At the start of the school year, Quizlet, a popular study tool, moved many of students' favorite features behind a paywall. This has led to much frustration and students seeking out different alternatives to studying.
It's honestly very upsetting. I do have to change up my studying habits now because it's just like I used to use Quizlet for basically for tests and stuff like that because I struggled basically finding methods of studying, but with Quizlet going on premium now, it's just restricted a lot of students from getting that kind of free access because a lot of students, they would use Quizlet because they couldn't afford probably those study guides you could probably buy at Barnes & Noble or stuff like that.
I think there might be some companies looking to fill that free void that Quizlet has now left out in the open market. I'm sure in the near future something might spring up and people will leap onto that instead.
Students are now finding rival options to Quizlet such as StudyStack and StudyMate.
Well, it certainly, I think, is going to make it so that fewer students use Quizlet. So that's just sort of removing a tool from their toolkit, which I'm not a big fan of. But I think, students are pretty creative and pretty savvy when it comes to finding new tools that they could use online. So I'm assuming, or I'm hoping that students will kind of just gravitate towards a different tool to use instead. Although I think so many are familiar with it already. That it's going to be a disappointment for them when they can't use it like they used to.
Only time will tell which rival study tool will win students over. For ASB4 State, I'm Shyam Punnachalil reporting.